Why it is too early to dismantle roadblocks in the southeastern region. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Some groups from the southern part of the country are calling for the total removal of the roadblocks in the southeast and redeployment of the additional security personnel operating under Special Tactical Command. Although there seems to be a sense of security and stability, removing the security architecture will affect the ongoing security operations and may likely send the wrong message to hoodlums, unknown gunmen, and violent agitators terrorizing the region. Well, on this particular issue, the Southeasterners themselves have said, you know what, these people have caused more harm than good. That the roadblocks in the community have caused loss of lives, have caused a lot of things, accidents, and that at the end of the day, it's doing them more harm than good. And of course, they moved, I think, a certain senator from, I would like to say, Anambra State, he brought up the matter, and fortunately, they have said, oh, this should happen. Let's find out the disadvantages they're talking about. The news in detail, please stay with us. If the federal government listened to calls for the removal of the roadblocks, the criminals wreaking havoc in the region may see it as an opportunity to resume their nefarious operations, which will set a bad precedent. Peace, stability, and normalcy will be negatively impacted. It is too early for such a move because the huge security investment made will be for nothing. There must be a total destruction of hideouts, camps, logistic facilities belonging to the criminals before redeploying the additional security personnel to other trouble regions. Members of the general public should support and collaborate with security forces in order to bring a lasting solution to the problems in the southeastern region. Okay, somebody is asking, how many criminals are caught at the so-called roadblocks? What are the activities of the so-called roadblocks? The same person I would want to ask. If they are saying these are the demerits, what exactly is the merits of a roadblocks? What is the advantage of the roadblocks? Because from what I hear from, I think late last year, during the Ember month till now, people are just coming out to give negative complaining, saying the disadvantages that, number one, they get to spend more time on the road. It causes traffic jam. Then it also causes accidents. That's roadblocks, you see, because of one thing and one thing happened. There was, an accident where people died and all sort of, these are the major complaints, And that has even made them to say, okay, since people are complaining this, remove the roadblock. But if this person is saying this, they will have to tell us the benefits of the roadblocks. Yes, they will have to. Is your own region free from criminals, Mr. Writer? When enforcement becomes oppressive, then it has lost its value, and it's as in the southeast. What warrant law enforcement agencies to go and be burning and destroying properties of people that they're meant to protect? If they're criminals within, it is the duty of a law enforcement agency to make life meaningful for the people while keeping criminals at bay. But when law enforcers become oppressive and repressive, then it has lost its primary responsibility, as in the southeast, where we see security agents burning and destroying properties and houses. Why not pick out the criminals and deal with them? Dismantle some of the roadblocks. It has become a tool of oppression. Okay, there you have it. There you have it. There is no problem in the southeastern region except for the security agents themselves. They should be redeployed to the north where there are problems. Okay. How many roadblocks are there in the war-torn north? While the roadblocks were there peace, all of you will feel, oh my God. Some people are using in the Ndabuski. But to me, I've only been hearing of disadvantages. Yes, because since the military operation started, people have been complaining. We have been seeing it in the news that houses have been burned, innocent youths are being arrested, some are being kidnapped, some are being killed. Till date, some people do not even know if the children are actually alive or dead, because they went out and never came back and they were arrested by the police. And I kid you not, the police have even refused them to contact their loved ones. It is that bad in the southeastern region. My friend, they should remove the roadblocks in the southeast by the police. They should be on patrol or normal. If they're on patrol, it is easier to fight crimes and hoodlums because they might catch them at the sign of the crime. If the police is at the checkpoint or roadblock extortion, how would they know when the hoodlums are operating somewhere else? So they should be on patrol and pay for informants for success. That is how meaningful police works. Okay. Roadblock in the southeast is a total aberration. They have to remove all of them. Okay. The thing is, at the end of the day, it has done more harm than good. I cannot see them saying, oh, at the roadblocks, they have actually caught so and so amount of persons who are doing this and that and that. Sincerely, you will always hear that, for instance, this is the kind of news you hear. The media will come and tell you, oh, the so kind of people, they came out and they burned the army or the whatever. They did one or two things to the military and they disappeared. Before you know it, the military will come back, and what we are going to hear is the military will go into people's homes, start burning them, or even start killing themselves. Yes, these are stories we hear. And you know, it is even troubling that the government is not even paying attention. They're not even coming out to say, oh, we even hear these things, but we don't even know where it happened. They don't even give you the opportunity. They don't ask you. Before you know what is going on, instead of, they are looking into the matter and investigating it, they'll send more people and, something looking like, how am I going to put it? They'll send more people and they'll start picking people up, innocent people. Last Christmas, some people were wailing and crying because gunmen or military men went into their houses and they started killing. They even killed a young boy. They killed and killed people. They picked people who were not. So I'm asking myself, okay, fine. I think it is one of the right things to do since the federal government have refused.